to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Miami Dolphins and the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quick to pick up first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough. And now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got him. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
No touch. No touch.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's in! Saquon Barkley, touchdown Eagles. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Play action. Tagovailoa. That's caught downfield. field. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This pass complete to Raymond. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Off the bootleg, here's Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Throwing again, it's Tua. He finds Raymond for the completion. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
3rd and 2. Tagovailoa. That one out wide to Achane. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First down.
44. Ready.
Achane is in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
This one taken at the 7. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Hurts now. Flush to his right. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle. First down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Great. Set. Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Delta, set. Delta.
A run up the middle with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
how often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
63, 63, 63.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
On first down, it's Hurts. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Set.
Again, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
Eagles first down.
First
and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To the air again. Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Set. 180, 180.
On play action, here's Hurts. That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be second and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal. Quick throw, the RPO to Goddard. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Trimmer. King, Phil King.
Third and goal for Hurts. And that is up in the end zone. He's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achan. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. So they'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
First down, Miami.
Here's Tagovailoa. Now a screen set up for Achan. Into space at the 45. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
And the Dolphin first down.
Hill brought in motion. Now a 1st down throw for Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
All right.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And he's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get
pylon, he's in. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Miami.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Good. Delta.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a 1st down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it. And it brings up 3rd down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
And that is incomplete.
This is a play call I don't quite understand, Mike. Back up on your side of the field. Just convert on 3rd down. Get a fresh set of downs, and then open up more opportunities to put the ball in the air. Now you bring up a 4th down decision deep in your own territory.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He's got his man. It's Smith. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return starts from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and is taken down at the 21-yard line. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Open man, it's Dante Fortin. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Look at that, slinking across his body and connected. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Miami.
At the 24-yard line.
Again, it's Tua. He's got his tight end to run. They gets him the second. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. Down to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. And he's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. On comes Patterson for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will even the score. It's now 21-all. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Somebody got to do it. I'm in. Somebody got to do it. I tell you, watch it. Do it.
Great.
A first down throw for Hurts. This one intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap to Tua. That's caught! And he will get into the end zone. Dante Fortin. Touchdown, Miami. Patterson now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins go up by 7. 28-21. Second now of this first half as this one is away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Ready.
Tua, gonna give it to Achan. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's Achan. He'll be racked up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Ready, set. Set.
They'll run with Achan. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Devon Achan. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his second touchdown tonight. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Great, set. On anyone, yeah? No touching.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Great. No touching.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
On anyone, yeah?
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. This is tough. He's got a long way to go. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly.
And he's got another one. Devon Achan. Touchdown, Dolphins. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dolphins are going to extend their lead.
Eagles 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
24-yard line.
On the ground is Barkley to start the drive. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
No time, set. On
play action. Hurts. Out to his right. Oh, a loose football. It appeared that an Eagle was able to get his hands on it. And indeed, the signal, Philadelphia will hold on to possession.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
That one caught by Smith. Now he's loose again. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer.
Eagles 28.
Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick. Oh, yeah.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Well run with Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Hill brought in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the 1st down mark. Patterson's kick is good. The Dolphins will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
22-yard line.
Great, set.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
well defended there. And the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
180, 180.
On third down, here's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
No touch that. 180, 180. No touch.
To the air again, Hurts. This one broken up. And it's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I remember being around a lot of really good high-level linebackers, and what they used to say, Mike, is we're not going to guard the check down, but we're going to punish the check down, especially if that running back's going to catch the ball with his back facing the defense. They're saying, you might catch it, but we are going to make you pay every single time. And I know he's got a few catches throughout the course of the game, but they're continuing to be physical with him, and they're going to make it more and more challenging.
Defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's first and goal. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Ball is at the 8 for second and goal. Hurts again. Look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to third and goal.
That was was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready.
They'll toss it here to Aiken. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
This throw right side is caught by him. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
73!
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard
Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Nick Emanwari. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. On comes Patterson for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Good, set.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down.
been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. James Pierce, he's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Harris. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Ready. Winning team.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Go ahead.
2nd and 11. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.